Hello again and welcome to number 2 video homework. So you'll need your long band, just your long band for this workout today. And if you haven't already, maybe think about going up in terms of resistance. So this is a heavy band. We want to make the exercises feel a bit more challenging for our bodies. So if you've been doing the homework, you've been doing all the classes, you're probably ready to add a bit more resistance. So as always, we're going to start with a bit of pelvic floor work. You're going to wrap the band around you. That was just a little demonstration to show where you needed the band to be. And we're going to connect to that pelvic floor using the fascial lines across our body. You're going to inhale, prepare, and then exhale. Pushing out and zipping up pelvic floor as you go. And release. Okay, and again, inhale, prepare. Exhale, pubis to coccyx. Good job. And release. Well done. We're going to take 10 of these. That's 2 so far. Inhale. And exhale. And release. Well done. And again, let's go. Inhale. Exhale. And release. And really make sure you let go of that tension. We don't want to be holding tension in our pelvic floors. And go again. Lovely, well done. And release. I'm just going to come side on so you can see what's happening with my body. You want to stay in that neutral spine position, hips stacked, ribs stacked over hips. And you see there's no movement in my torso whatsoever. That's really important. Alright, and again, let's go. And release. We've got 2 more. And release. Last one. Make it a good one. Pubis to coccyx on the exhale. And release. Well done. A little shake out. Really make sure that pelvic floor has relaxed, but also that we've got that connection. That pelvic floor knows that we're expecting it to work now as well. Alright, so we're going to take it down to the mat, onto the ground, and we're going to do a little bit of work on our cores now. So, coming into lying, getting down onto the floor for me. We've done these in the classes. You're going to reach up, above, and then if you can, you're going to bring feet up, exhaling with each one. Feet above hips, nice and controlled. So, option 1, you can just do a tap. Exhaling as you tap. Alternating legs. Option 2, you can take the arms out. And what you're checking for here is to make sure that those abdominals can manage the pressure and that those ribs aren't flaring out. You're managing to keep the ribs in their neutral position and keeping that back nice and controlled as well, able to not arch. Use that exhale to control the movement. Lovely, well done. Good. Keep it going. Nice and controlled. We don't rush these movements. Take 2 more. And relax. Well done. Alright. Coming to seated. We're going to try a little bit of a hold in seated now. So I want you to sit tall to begin with. As always, the toes want to be in line with your hips, so don't have those feet too close together or too wide. Sit tall, think about that posture, and then we're just going to roll back ever so slightly, keeping those shoulders open, that chest open, and then you're going to hold. And as you're holding, I want you to exhale, zip up through that pelvic floor, pubis to coccyx, imagine those hip bones coming together, and hold. Hold to the point that feels comfortable for you and your abdominals, so you should be able to manage the pressure, and breathe through it. Lovely, well done. Stay strong. Good. Eyes forward. Don't take the head back too much or too far forward, and really watch those shoulders. Make sure they're not creeping up. Maintain that connection. If you start to feel like it's getting too tough, you're losing control of the abdominals, come back in, reset, start again. Take a few more seconds here. release. Good job. All right, coming on to all fours. I'm going to get a little box plank go. So we've talked a little bit about positioning all fours. Hands always want to be under shoulders, knees under hips, so distance between the legs, just have a little play around with that position. You don't want the back to be arched or rounded like so. And then what you're going to do here, you're going to inhale to prepare, and then you're going to exhale, zip up through pelvic floor. And then you're going to inhale again. And then as you exhale this time, you're going to lift ever so slightly, so just a little hover above the ground. Hold for a couple of seconds, and lower. Okay, then we're going to go again. Inhale. And exhale, let's go. So back stays flat, those abdominals are working, make work with that breath, think about that pelvic floor and that transverse abdominis, and lower. And again, let's go. Inhale. And exhale, lift up. Nice work, well done. And lower. Good, let's take a few more of these. Inhale, prepare. And exhale, lift up. Lovely job, well done. Holding, staying strong. And lower, good job. I'm going to do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. So work at your pace. If I'm going a bit too fast, you need to take time. If you feel like you're not in control of your abdominals, slow it down. And lower, well done. Remember, it's really important. Everyone's recovery is different. And lift, exhale as you lift. You mustn't compare yourself to other people. You mustn't compare yourself to you after your first pregnancy, if it's your second baby. And lower, good job. Your body, your recovery, postpartum is for life. All right, staying in all fours. We're going to do a little bird dog now. So we've done these lots of times in the class. Again, working at your level. So I'm going to show a slightly more progressed movement, which we have done, but if you prefer to scale it back, that's absolutely fine. So again, thinking about that position, zipping up through that pelvic floor, pubis to coccyx with the exhale, magnetising through those hip bones so the transverse abdominal switches on, and you're going to reach out as you exhale, controlling those abdominals and back in. Nice control movement. If it feels too tough, keep it nice and low to the ground. Listen to your body. We want to keep that back nice and flat. Imagine you've got a glass of champagne balancing on the back. Let's go. So we'll repeat on one side and then we'll switch sides when you're ready. And bringing it back in and out. And in. Remember, think about what's happening in that body. Transverse abdominis wrapping around, keeping everything tight. If you do have a diastasis, that breath is really, really important because that just helps support the abdominals, particularly when we've got gravity, bringing everything down onto the tummy. So just check in, make sure it's okay. If you need to reset, that's absolutely fine. We're going to take one more. And back in, lovely. Have a little moment, little reset, little wiggle. Okay, let's go again. Inhale, prepare. And exhale, reach out. And back in. And out. And in. Good job, well done. Exhale as you reach out. Nice. And again. Lovely control, watch that back. Again, make sure shoulders aren't coming up too close to ears. Nice and stable. Good job, well done. We're going to take 2 more. Exhale as you reach out. And back in. Last one, let's go. And back in. Awesome, well done. Alright, coming back onto our backs. We're going to do a little glute bridge progression again. So, taking it down onto the mat. Again, get comfy in your glute bridge position. Feet, I generally have my feet about a hand away from my bottom. You're going to tilt that pelvis as you lift up. And we'll just take a few glute bridges, like so, first of all, connecting to those glutes. Oh, I did a workout yesterday, I can feel my glutes. Good job. Alright, we'll take 2 more. Think about that tilt, think about peeling the back off the mat. Exhale as you lift up, drive the heels into the ground. Okay, this time you're going to hold when we get to the top, drive the heels into the mat. And from here you're going to lift up onto one foot, little exhale, and then the other foot, little exhale. Good. Keep repeating, feel those glutes working. Staying strong. And again, I'm just alternating between legs. So really working on that pelvic stability here, trying to keep that height, and keep that pelvis nice and stable. 2 more. 1, and 2, and lower. Good job. All right. Well done, you guys. We're going to do a few little mobilizations, and then we are ready to go into the sweatier bit of our workout. So grabbing your bands again, coming to standing. Sip of water if you need it. I definitely do. All right. So let's just take a few of those little shoulder rotations first of all. So opening out the shoulders and back. Remember, if you struggle, take it over to the side, and then the other side, and then just have a bit more mobility in those shoulders. Oh, I love that movement so much. Okay, we're just going to mix up this movement a little bit, so we're going to get a bit of a stretch for the whole of the back of the body. So I want you to step one leg back and one leg forwards and turn that front toe in. And this time, as you roll forwards, you're going to hinge down like so. Lovely. So we're really opening out. You should feel a nice stretch down the back of that front leg. Toe pointing in. Little soften of the knee as you come forwards. Try and keep everything in line. Alright, switching legs. Same thing. So back foot stays in a natural, neutral position. And then you come forwards over the front leg. Lovely, well done. Opening all the way back. Oh gosh, that feels so good. It just feels like it's opening out, releasing the whole body, which can feel like it's really being drawn forwards lots when we're carrying, boobing, pushing, mumming. Last one. Awesome, well done. All right, drop the band. We're just going to do a little rhomboid raiser now. So hands come together, standing with feet about hip width apart, and you're just going to slide one hand away from the other. This is just a great exercise for getting rid of any crunchiness in the shoulders. So it looks really small. I'll stand to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Pushing one hand forwards, the other side is still, and then the other one. And you can breathe into that movement as well. Just really releasing any crunchiness in the shoulders, alternating which hand moves. One more of these. Back down onto the mat. There's lots of up and down today, isn't there? All right. I'm just going to take a few cat-cows because it's just the most delicious stretch ever. So, coming up, thinking about what the pelvic floor is doing, expanding, and then exhaling, getting some nice movement in the spine. And again, inhale. Exhale, pelvic floor comes up and in. Good job. Inhale, pelvic floor relaxes. Take 2 more, exhale. Last one. And exhale. Nice. And then whilst you're here, I just want you to have a little wiggle of that spine. Draw a few circles with your hips, with the spine, one way and then the other way. Oh, lovely. All right. Sorry, I didn't know what that noise was. Coming into a few squats for warm up. So feet in whatever position is comfortable for you. Hinging back with that bottom and back up. I'm going to take 4 squats. Good job. And then we're going to stay down. And then I want you to place hands on the mat. Lift up the bottom first, and then you're going to roll out through that spine. Again, just give it a bit of TLC. Nice. And again, reaching down, dropping bottom low into squat, and coming back up. I'm going to take one more like this. Dropping down. And up. Alright, a little warm up for the hip flexors. So, into that split stance, toes facing forwards, palms up towards the ceiling, driving hips forwards. Let's go. Done these lots of times before. Really think about that pelvis tucking under, feel that nice stretch up here. Arms to the side, staying nice and balanced. This is a good test for stability as well. And switch sides. Good job, you guys. Well done. Alright, and then last one, just a few little hamstring taps. So legs nice and wide, hinging back, so bending over here. Back stays flat, eyes stay forwards. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. Get a little bit of heart rate up now as well, ever so slightly. And we're going to be ready to go. So we're going to do 3 circuits, 3 exercises in each circuit, just like in the last video. And all exercises that we'll do in week 3 or week 4 of the face-to-face class. So sip of water if you need it before we get started. And then grab your band. And we are ready to go. Oops. Alright, so, sorry, just realised I wrote something down. Grabbing your band, we're going to do a squat with band pull first of all. We're going to work for 40 seconds. When you're ready, let's go. Squatting down. Really trying to think about that connection to the pelvic floor. As you come up, make sure you've got enough tension in your band that you're getting a bit of an upper body workout as well. A bit of a heart rate up. Drive through those heels. As low as you can go into that squat, but whilst maintaining form. Good job. Keep it going. Going to take one more. And done. Alright, keeping hold of the band. You're going to step onto the band and then we're going to do some rowing now. So again, thinking about opening out those shoulders. Feet about hip width apart, make sure you've got some tension in the band. You are going to hinge, body coming as close to parallel to the ground as you can get it. And then we're going to row back. When you're ready, let's go. Drawing those shoulders back. Good job. So working the back of the body with this movement as well. Staying nice and strong in that hinge position. Exhale as you draw back. Try and keep that body still. It's just the movement from the shoulders and the arms. Exhale as you draw back. Good job. Keep arms close to the body. Good. Elbows tucked in. Okay, we're going to do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, relax, drop the band. Really shake out if you need it. Coming to seated. Again, we're going to think about posterior chain with this movement. So we're going to do some hip thrusters. In this position, feet again about hip width apart. You're going to drive those heels into the ground and lift up. Into reverse tabletop, really squeezing the glutes. Let's go. So with this movement, you're working hamstrings and that posterior chain back of the body. Good job. Make sure the head's not tipping back, those eyes are forwards, chin's tucked in. Keep it going, well done. Squeeze the glutes as you lift up and drive those heels into the ground. So often we just work the fronts of our bodies, think about the things we can see, but the backs of our bodies need to be strong as well, particularly for us mums, particularly as those babies get bigger. Last one, and done. Circuit 1 complete. Great job, you guys. Alright, little rest. I'm just going to open the window. I'm massively regretting not doing that. It's hot. Okay. So we're going to do all of that again. Grab your band into that squat to pull. When you're ready, circuit 1, round 2, let's go. Dropping down into the squat and pulling out. Thinking about that pelvic floor as you come up. Pelvis expands, pelvic floor expands. Work with your body. Exhale as you come up. Good job. Nice. Think about that breath. As you exhale, diaphragm comes down, abdominal wall contracts, pelvic floor lifts up, and muscles of back contract. Last one. Great job. Switching position into that bent over row position this time. So stepping onto the band, feet about hip width apart, make sure you've got some tension in the band as well. Into hinge and let's go. Drawing back, body close to parallel with the ground. You shouldn't feel this movement in your legs too much. The knees soften. It's the back of the body that's ready to support you. Good job. Keep it going. Fully extend those arms each time. Just really imagine those shoulders drawing up and in, chest opening out. Oh, feels good. Good job. I'm going to take 3 more. 1, 2, and last one, 3. And release. Well done. Drop the band, back down onto the mat, into those hip thrusts as we go. When you're ready, let's move 40 seconds. Good job. Nice, well done. Make sure you hold in that reverse tabletop position just for a second. And release, well done. Those glutes are working overtime when you're in that position. Hands can be wherever feel comfortable for you. I find fingers pointing towards bottom works for me. But listen to your body and what your body needs. Good job. Last one. And done. Awesome. All right. Second one complete. Sip of water. Little breather. So we are going to do circuit 2 now. So again, just some progressions on exercises we've done in the first couple of weeks of the classes. We're going to take a sumo squat this time. So legs wide and toes pointing out ever so slightly. And to get that heart rate up a little bit, we're going to add a punch. So you're going to go down and back up. That's also meaning you're holding in that squat for a bit longer as well. We're going to work for 40 seconds. When you're ready, team, let's go. Taking it down and back up. Same thing applies. Thinking about that pelvic floor working in that sumo squat position. Thinking about your position so the movement's a bit more dynamic now. I don't want you to compromise form because we're moving a bit faster. So still driving through those heels. Still leading with that bottom as you hinge. Good job. Keep it going. Nice. Heart rate should be getting up a little bit now. Got 5 more seconds to go. Last one. And done. Grabbing your band. We're going to work that upper body again. Think about opening out and connecting to that pelvic floor. Always. When you're ready, so you've got a bit of tension in the band, but you're going to pull it apart. So hands up towards the ceiling. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, let's go. Nice, well done. Rotation through the shoulders. Again, no movement in my torso, it's just the upper body, the arms that are moving. Good job. Feel that connection to pelvic floor as you open it out. Nice, well done. Good job. Think about that breath. Good job. Last one. And relax, well done. Keep hold of your band. Back into that position we were in the last circuit, but this time you're going to do a deadlift for me. So, feet want to be about hip width apart and pointing forward. Make sure you've got some resistance in the band. You're going to hinge, down, 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 and then you're going to come up. Eyes stay forward, back flat, use the glutes. When you're ready, we're going to work for 40 seconds. Let's go. And come back up. So you should have some resistance in the band so you feel like you're pulling the band up as you come back up. Think about that exhale. So this is such an important movement for us moms because we spend our life picking things up off the floor. So getting the basics of how we do this down in an exercise scenario should really help us move optimally in life as well. Keep it going. You can take 2 more. Last one. And done. Great job, you guys. All right, coming to rest. I was just checking time, sorry, Mom. Very professional. So, have a little rest, and then we're going to do it all again for that circuit number 2. So, drop the band when we start with that sumo squat and punch. Little sip of water if you need it. Let's go again. We're going to have those legs in that nice wide position. If it feels too much with the punch, take the punch out. If you're struggling with your squat form, do what feels good for you and your body. And it can vary from day to day as well. Remember, postpartum recovery isn't linear either, and life isn't linear either, is it? When you're ready, 40 seconds, let's go. Take it down, and back up, down, and up. Good job. Good, nice, well done. Keep it moving, well done, nice and strong. Punch with meaning as well. I'm so tired. Punch, punch. Keep it going, well done. Looking strong, you guys, well done. Keep going. Good. done. Last couple. And one more. And done. Alright, grabbing that band into those flutter pulls. 40 seconds. When you're ready, just give them a little moment to get bands and things. Let's go. Pulling out. Remember, you're working your core as well. Often these small movements, it feels like we're not doing much. But you really are. Keep it going. And anything that connects to our pelvic floor when we're moving is awesome. Because obviously we need our pelvic floors to work, not just when we're sitting or lying, but when we're running around after our kids, when we're picking things up, just all the time in life. Good job. Last one. And done. Setting up for that deadlift. Stepping onto the band. Making sure you've got some tension in the band. I'll face this way this time. When you're ready, let's go. 40 seconds. Pull back up. Lovely, well done. Make sure you've got some tension. That back stays flat and you're really hinging. If you really struggle with that hinge movement, you can try doing this against the wall, just shuffling back. You guys keep moving. Just make sure that bottom hits the wall. You're trying to touch the wall with the bottom. Lovely. You can take 2 more. And 1. And done. Great job, you guys. Circuit 2, complete. A little sip of water if you need it. And then we're going to go into circuit 3. And then a little stretch. Alright, you guys. So, first exercise in circuit 3, we're going to do what I like to call a running woman. So, starting in standing, you're going to hinge ever so slightly and you're going to step back. And then you're going to lift, if you can, like so. So you stay nice and strong in that hinge position. You're running on the spot, essentially. If you're really struggling, just go back to this movement. Taking that leg out and in, feeling the glute work on the leg that's supporting you. So there are 2 options. We're going to work for 20 seconds on each side. When you're ready, hinging forward, shoulders back. Let's go, 20 seconds. And it is completely normal to get your arms in a massive muddle with this movement. Everyone always does, myself included. The coordination is ridiculous. Staying strong, driving that knee up. Good job. 2 more. Exhale as you lift up and switch. Okay, I'm just turning around different legs this time. Are my arms right around you? Good job. Oops, stay stable. Back stays nice and aligned. Neutral. Last 2. And done. Great job. Coming down to seated. A bit more rowing for you. Just don't think we can do enough rowing. You're going to lift the band over your toes and you're going to reach out those legs, sitting tall, leaning back to a position that your abs can maintain. Bit of tension. We're going to row back. When you're ready, let's go. Drawing those shoulders back. Exhale. Trying to connect to that pelvic floor as you can as you row. I'm really thinking about that body position. Don't hunch forwards. Think about opening out that chest, sitting tall. It's a bit of a core challenge for you here as well, but don't overwork it. Check in on those abdominals. Good job, you guys. I'm going to take 2 more. And done. Great job. And then final movement, one of my faves, little heart rate raiser, punch and twist. When we're ready, 40 seconds. Let's go. A lot of punching today. I'm not in a bad mood, I promise. Whoops. Losing my balance. Really twist through that body. Reach up tall. Keep it going. 10 more seconds. Keep moving. Try and get that heart rate up. Right across the body. Punch with meaning. And done. Alright, well done. So Sip of water if you need it, and then we're going to go through that circuit one more time, and then you are done for today. Great job, you guys. All right. Oh, I don't need the band, do I? Don't follow me. Don't know what I'm doing. Running movement to start off with. 20 seconds on each side. When you're ready, let's go. Remember, a nice hinged position. You're going to feel the leg that's working to support you working. And heart rate's going to get up ever so slightly as well. Good challenge for balance. This is an awesome exercise for runners. Switch sides. Oh, now I'm in a muddle. Wrong leg. And it's part of the back to running guidelines that have been produced by some awesome videos in the UK that talk you through exercises you can do for preparing to get back to running. Ask me if you want to know more about those. Last one. All right, coming to seated. Let's row. We are nearly there, team. Last two movements. Sitting tall. When you're ready, let's go. Exhale as you draw back. If it works for you, that's how I would advise it, but some people get in a right muddle with their breathing. If it really doesn't work for you, listen to your body. Keep it going, well done. We're going to take two more. Alright, up onto feet for that final 40 seconds of work. When you're ready, let's go. Punch and twist. I'll try not to nearly fall over this time. Doing great, guys. Keep it going. Try and keep up that rhythm, bit of momentum. Let's get heart rate up. And exhaling as I punch. Two more. 1, 2, and done. Whoa! Give yourselves a massive clap. A little sip of water if you need it. And then we are going to stretch. So, find something to hold onto if you need to. Little stretch for the quads, holding onto the foot, not the toes. Make sure the knees are together for that lovely stretch through the quads at the top of the leg. Stretching legs at the side. Ooh, I'm balancing. Can she balance? That is the question. Holding strong. Nice. Coming down into kneeling. One foot in front of the other. You're going to tilt the pelvis, stretching out hip flexor, reach up and over. So that lovely stretch. Oh, my hip flexors are always so tight. Good job. And then the other side. Reaching up, tilt that pelvis and reach over. Good job. Nice job, you guys. Well done. A few more little stretches. Coming to line. Let's stretch out those glutes. Always really important. Cross one leg over the other. You can use this hand to bring that leg towards you. Point toes to the ceiling. Push that knee away as well. Oh, such a good stretch. And then other side. Good job. Coming to seated. Little stretch for the hamstrings, so just reaching towards those toes, so that lovely stretch. Make sure you sit tall and then try and hinge down. Other side. Of course, if you need to take longer stretching or you want to do more rounds of the workout, absolutely rewind, do your thing. Half an hour just feels like a good time that you can fit into busy mom life. Little stretch for upper body, or that you can keep baby happy for. Any more than about 45 minutes and my two get fed up. Reaching out. And then from here, just take a little reach forwards as well. Little child's pose. Relax into that. Take a few breaths. Have a moment. And you are done. Give yourselves a massive clap. Well done for showing up. You are absolutely awesome. I hope you feel more open, re-energized, and like you're getting stronger every week. I think you're fantastic. And I'll see you soon.